And there we go. I set the camera up just that way we can have kind of a nice little, what I want to call Hemi side chat. Something I think everybody should have once in a while. You just sit next to your 426 Hemi or your 392, your 354, 331, or your 276, or if I named every single you could get your Hemi, I'd be here for about 5 minutes and I'd be blue in the face. I'm not going to do that. What we're going to talk about today is you've obviously, hopefully, have seen the video of the Hemi run. It's only about 30 seconds. It didn't run for very long, but she ran good. All 8 cylinders hitting beautifully. Didn't run it long enough to worry about cam or anything like that. It was just for a couple, it was just a brief run. Anyway, but let's talk about specifications. Dad's Hemi here is a 66 block, and it's been windowed in the same spot on both sides, probably through a rod. Nothing internally is hurt. They welded patches in, and patches are good. Whoever welded it knew what the hell they were doing. Nothing is the original cylinder head that was on this engine. It's kind of cool because it's ported to high hill, and it's not cracked in the combustion chambers like they typically are on a Hemi. What's even cooler about that cylinder head sitting over there, the valve cover that came with it. And there's no proof, but the dude that I bought it from said it's more than likely true. But valve cover was a real deal NASCAR Hemi valve cover, which means from the red line down could be a real NASCAR engine, and that's pretty cool. And you know, the pistons were correct for a NASCAR engine, but you never know. Anybody could have easily gone out and pretty much made a look-alike engine. But that's all beside the point. That's old history. Let's talk about what we got going on now. So, from the red down, you're looking at a 66 Hemi block with a stock 3 3/4 or 3/750 stroke crank. A stock Hemi rod, which is 686 versus a 440, which is 676. Pistons are 30 over JE stock replacement pistons. Wanted to get compression ratio down so Dad could drive it places without having race fuel. So that's the bottom end. Well, in camshaft, that's a weird one. Dad really likes the way the Whiplash cam runs from Hughes Performance, or Hughes Engines, Hughes Performance is torque converters. So we went with the Whiplash muscle car cam built just for the 426 Hemi. So, not to sound really good, not to run really good at the same time, because the engine's about 10 to 1, maybe 10 and a half. It's hard to say. Okay, so that's our bottom end, basically. You know, high volume oil pump, all that yada 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 bullshit no one wants to hear about. Cylinder heads. Those are Edelbrock Victor Jr. heads. They're a relatively new release. You've seen my rant. Do not trust anything that says out of the box, regardless who it's from. I found piddly shit issues with these, but still issues. When you claim a head is out of the box, bolt on, go, rock and roll, it needs to be out of the box, bolt on, rock and roll. I'm just fucking right. But I'm serious though. Always check the cylinder head. Take it to a respective shop, or if you know how to do it, check everything over. But these heads flow really nice. They got oversized valves. They're all stainless. They come with 600 lift springs, which will be fine for the cam. So yeah, it's a nice cylinder head. I won't bash it about anything. It's a nice quality casting. Besides the valve covers not fitting properly, and intake not wanting to bolt on because the holes aren't deep enough. But you know what? That's all beside the point. You know, when it comes down to Hemi shit, these are $1,300 a piece, fully assembled. That's where it gets you fully assembled. Or you could spend, you know, just about the same on stock cast iron heads, where these you get brand new valves, brand new springs, brand new everything. I like this, even though I'm old school. Anyways, valve cover You know, that's not a performance thing. But, you know, those are just $250 eBay specials. I don't know the company that makes them, but it's a really nice valve cover for 250 bucks. I'll tell you that for a Hemi. Rocker arm assemblies are Mopar Performance. Crate Hemi shit. You can buy them off eBay for about 1,300 bucks. And Hemi stuff is expensive, but for rocker arm assembly for a Hemi, that's not bad for brand new as well. The breather, it's not something super spectacular, fun, or exciting, but it's a Keith Black breather. It's actually cheaper to buy valve covers already with the breather than to buy the breathers by themselves, believe it or not. The cross ram itself is Mopar Performance cross ram. You can buy it brand new for 650 bucks. I don't recommend it. Jag, Summit, everybody, they'll claim they got them in stock, but they do not. They are on back order for a long ass time. So if you want one, find one used. Buy second hand, or you're going to be waiting for a very long time. The last guy I spoke to said he's been waiting for 2 years. And Mopar Performance told me, oh, we'll have them out at the end of this year, roughly. No, they won't. They're lying. The carburetor, which I actually need to check the list number on, are 6109 list numbers, which, if I'm right, oh yeah, and I apologize for the pajama pants. I came out and wanted to film a better version of this. Those are 750 double pumper inline tunnel ram carbs. From my research, they are what replaced the 660 center squirter, and then they weren't as good, simply because they're a double pumper versus the center squirter design. But they use basically the same throttle shaft assembly, that kind of shit, and it's a damn good carburetor. But it's not a center squirter. It doesn't open all 4 barrels at the same time. At least you can. It's not like that right now. Distributor is the coolest part, in my opinion, on the ignition system. It's my old Mallory double lock that came out of Jezebel's 440 with the mag style cap. And these wires, which you may have noticed, are yellow Excel fat stuffs. They're vintage, they're cool, they're badass. They suck to wire through that cap. They really sucked, not gonna lie. Let's take a look at them and see how far we are up on. Holy shit, this video is already longer than the other one. Yeah, feeding them in through there was kind of a bitch. Let's see where they say fat stuff. I like that. And then, you know, the old ass coil. It's all shit Dad's actually gonna run, but we'll just give you a quick look around. We gotta do some more work to the bell crank system. It's a little bit steep for an angle, but it works. Oh, video's already up to 8 minutes. Shit. I don't know how 8 minutes goes by that fast, but it does. So yeah, if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask them. Or you can find me on Facebook and contact me personally by looking up Jezebel's fan page, which is Jezebel, the Blue Ratty Charger. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can find me. Well, everybody, take care. I hope you enjoyed the video. Signing out.